Well, hello friends. How's everybody doing out there? This is your friend Jeff playing Ultimate General, American Revolution. British campaign, easy difficulty, and what else can I say? Still the 5.0 version on Steam, unstable. So anyways, okay, so I will get you up to date, seeing that the date is January 5th, 1776, and in the north we're in winter. You can see that the game, like what from last video, you didn't see what has happened recently. So I will tell you as far as a deployment goes, like I always like to give you those things. So on December 13th, 1775, Rebel 13 frigates deployed. Okay, so in this video, I am documenting on the 13th of December, 1775, 13 frigates landed in the ocean. So 5 of them are 32 guns. 5 of the ships have 28 guns each, and then there's supposed to be 3 ships with 24 guns, and that totals the 13 frigates. I also want to mention that between the last video and this one starting, meaning I've played some of the game without making a video, because if I can tell you that, like I said, on the 13th of December they deployed, so look at the date is January 5th, so I mean there's some play that you didn't get to see or whatever. I want to tell you that as far as the ships between that time that I sunk, I'm going to tell you this, because I wrote it down so I can explain it in this video. I sunk one 28 gun ship, right? I sunk 2 40 gun ships, which is kind of weird because those frigates, they said 5 32s and 5 28s and 3 24s. So where did those 40 gun ships came from? I don't know, but I did sink 2 of them. I sunk 4 cutters. So if you know what a cutter is, it has 12 guns. And I sunk 2 30 gun ships. Okay? And I captured 2 30 gun ships, and I captured 1 brig which has 18 guns. So it appears that I've only taken out 1 of their 28 gun ships of the 13, it appears, because like I said, I haven't faced 12 of them yet, like, because I'm wiping out some other ships. So not only did they deploy the 13 frigates, but they also had other ships that are on this ocean. I am right here near Richmond because I wanted to explain that I guess when I was at Alexandria, the game gave me a mission to take Fredericksburg within 30 days. So I did that. And I didn't make a video of it. I just came over here. I grabbed whoever I could at the time. And I came over here and I did this. So they gave us like 10 rep and maybe 5,000. And then shortly after that, they said they wanted me to take Richmond and the same thing. So I used what I had here to come over here and get Richmond. And the game gave me 10 rep and 5,000, I think. So that's what I've done. I didn't make videos of it because, like I said, I was, whatever. So, because I even mentioned I wasn't going to make much more videos until some major stuff happens. But, so we're here. Inside here I have a cav unit. then I have these 3 regiments, and like I said, I've scrapped some people so that way we can reinforce these guys. So all I did in the north was to scrap. Well, I can't do that to a supply wagon, but yeah, to here. So I just, kind of look. You can see what's going on here. Britain has 86%, USA 14. We got a 1.2 in taxes, 0.6. You can see that the king wants this is the 3rd time that they want 10,000. So anyways, so we have to keep that in mind to make sure that we always have 10,000, because you don't ever want to go broke in this game. You wouldn't believe all the tags that they put on all the units, and it just doesn't go away ever. So I don't know if that's a bug or something, but imagine all your ships, all your units have a permanent tag on them that they're gonna take damage, and there's no way of repaying it. Like, this game has no way of repaying it when you go broke. Like, I've already experienced that in a campaign that you didn't get to see maybe, but so again, like I said, I like to give information of what I know, and matter of fact, if you look over here, this appears to be a Spanish ship. Okay, so I'm going to tell you an interesting thing, and this is really interesting. Because my loyalty is good with everybody, they originally had 3 ships here, and when the rebels popped in here, those 3 ships went after them and killed them, and then what they did is they broke themselves up. And they're, so like, if I show you like this for just an example, let's take a look. Now, don't forget, there's supposed to be, if that ship that I told you that I sunk or captured, one of the frigates, or it was labeled as a 28 gun ship. So, I mean, I don't know if it's from the frigates or whatever, but what I'm telling you is, even if we count that as one that I took away from them, they still have 12 frigates somewhere on this ocean. But the interesting thing is that, like I said, this guy here, again, that's one ship, right? And I'm just showing you, and here's the 2. So I'm telling you that these 3 were in a 3-pack right here. So they killed that rebel ship, and then they came through here, and so I didn't have to fight the rebel ship, so that's cool. I only have 1 ship here that's 46 guns. Remember, the game gave us this a long time ago, 2 46s and a 28. I scrapped the 28, but I kept the 2 46s. But anyways, so yeah, so I like to give information, so I'm giving you information. This way this catches you up on the game, because it's already January 5th. And so I always point that out to you, so that way if you're playing the game, you can compare your January 5th to mine. So, but anyways, so here we are like that. So I did want to point that out. It's interesting that there's 2 here and there's 1 there. And so yeah, so if I click like this, and then what I did also, I'll tell you, one of these places I just had, like here, like one of these places here, I had a general here. I told him to go to Newport, and then he got on a ship, and I sent him down here with my other 40 gun ship that was here, and we went this way to get to here, because there was a bunch of ships here. So I had to use that guy to do some stuff, and you can see this, it's pointing out, so I must be sending 1 ship out here, and then I got this 2-pack here. This 2-pack of 40 gun ship is headed to here, because they got a lot down here, and this is probably where their frigates are. So I'm gonna go look for the frigates. They took these 2 places here in the south. I'm still hanging on. They actually took They actually took Savannah away from me. So I had to take a unit from here and here, and then I scrapped 2 militias in the north. I scrapped them so I could rebuild the 2 units that were here. And I was able to make one supply wagon too. Like I was able to make a, and that's him right here, as you can see. So he's right here. So that way, you know what I mean, I hold this. But look we're at 82% right now. In Georgetown, only 60%. You can see what I built, you know, not much. Like, it's all kind of like milita down here. This is where, you know, I put all the milita because, you know, that way we have, you know, we're here, and then he's still trying to build up, and you know, I gave him a cannon. But these guys, the 600 guys are the ones that are just men, and then we got a gun here. I'm not sure which one. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, but anyway, so yeah, so again, you know, and then you can see that I have a 3-pack here. Now I'm just waiting for this ship. And this is the one that I don't have any more 18-pounders to put here. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It has to be the 12s. But at least we you know, when you scrap a lot of 28 and 30 gun ships, you'll get a lot of 9-pounders. So you can easily put 9-pounders on your frigate. And I love the SOL 18s that I put on some of the ships. Like you can see this one. No, this one too didn't. Yeah. Yeah, look at all 3 of these. I just don't have enough 18s. Maybe I can research the 18s and then build them, and then I can do it because, like I said, I really love these 40 gun ships. So for the beginning of the campaign, they are pretty good. I don't know about later on when the enemy gets bigger and bigger ships. You know, we'll see. But so yeah, so they're holding this fort. What else can I say? So yeah, so like I said, the moment that 3-pack is healed, you know, or you know, the damage is taken care of, I'll group these guys up, and they're coming out, and I am gonna try to destroy the fleets that are out here. And so this one is coming down here to fight. It appears this one's gonna just patrol for now. So I'm not running tanks. I'm explaining. Oh, and then I got Gage here. So he's the one that came to here, and what I figured is I cannot bring him this way because we would get engaged with frigates. So I figured if I drop him off here, I might be able to run him through here like a gauntlet. So I thought that I would show you that because nothing else other than buildings and stuff is going on up here. So I don't think the enemy will attack me while it's wintertime. And, you know, maybe they will, maybe they won't. But like I said, you know, I got 4 regiments here. And as a matter of fact, you can see that I'm at 42%. And look it, I can actually put a newspaper here. So I guess I will do that, because that'll give us a 0.6, but it's going to be 33 days. So I mean, it's do I lay down $500 a week for an officer here to make that go quicker when it's winter time? I mean, I could do that, but if I show you this, you can see the finances. 30,000, Taxes 33,000. Sea trade at the moment is 4,000, which is nice because usually it's only in the hundreds when the enemy has ships out there. But my salary for my army, the army that I got, 54 regiments, you know, that's 33,000 at the moment. My sea fleet expense is 2,500, so roughly around 5,000. Now, this is the thing that sucks in this game, is the intelligence expenses. This is what really sucks. And then as far as missions go with my officers, you see that it's 5,250. 250 is for me just getting some specialists up near, I think it's Hartford. This guy here, from the beginning of the game, when they tell you to get a mission for officers, this is the first one that I pick right here. So this guy stays here the whole game, just making me specialists, or training them, should I say. So I want to make sure that I'm talking about that. Okay, so anyways, yeah. So I mean, I could do that. I'm at this amount. I mean, I could sell some more stuff, but I it's not like, you know what I mean, there's not a lot that I'm gonna show you, but I just thought it might be interesting if I could move them now. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we could somehow get through here so I can have an officer down here, because it's a disadvantage. When they took Savannah, you are not gonna believe that they had one regiment here, okay, of 600 men. And I had to use these brand new militias. I actually had to use 4 regiments to end up capturing this guy. It took 4 full regiments of these guys in order to eject and capture this one full enemy rebel regiment that was here. So I don't know if he was a Fusilier. You know, maybe he was, or he you know, like I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? Like, I know that I didn't even know, because I was doing like, I think it happened when the game told me to take Fredericksburg. And so I concentrated on doing that, and I didn't make video of it. So this is why I explain these in my videos. But anyways, I took for that one, and obviously the game gave me another mission to take Richmond. Thankfully, it didn't tell me to take this one and then take that, whatever. I don't want to be expanding like that, because I need a fighting force. I can't keep taking up places and then I don't have a fighting force. I just have one regiment, and then the enemy can come over with 3 or 4 regiments and pull me out, and I don't want that to happen. So okay, so I've explained quite a bit of things for you, and you know what I'm saying. So I think that catches you up to date on stuff. And so now this ship is on its way down here to fight. I'll show you hopefully I'll engage some frigates, but the problem with only the 2-pack is, you know, if I get, you know, wasted in that, like I really, you know, like I said, they've got to have at least 12 frigates out here, and any other ships that they had, because like I said, I've already explained to you the ships that I've already destroyed. Like if I show you this here, you can see I sunk 41 of their ships. Okay, so I have sunk. I wish this game would show how many ships I captured. Like, wouldn't that be nice? Like, it only shows sunken ships. It doesn't show how many ships did I capture, which doesn't mean that I used them. It just means that I've sold them. But I just wish it would account for all the ships that I've battled, as opposed to just the ones I sunk. That's all I'm saying. So So again, I am giving you information, whether you want it or not. But anyways, okay. So let's do the gauntlet, and let's see if I can get him to do this. Because this is a dangerous thing, going into enemy territory with just Gage. But I need an officer in the south. So, okay, so... Oh wow, a lot of stuff popped up here. Holy. But we're down to 45,000, so I gotta watch that stuff. In a secluded and well-guarded location, away from prying eyes, a discreet exchange unfolded. Oh man. Okay, so I wish if you played a game, tell me what you like and why. Because if I give them 200 of their guys that I captured, they'll give me 5 furs, right? The furs, I don't know what like if I know in England I get better prices when I sell them. So I mean, I guess I can do it. I guess. Okay, so it said sea battle, but I don't think so. So I think what I got, this 46 gunship, yeah. So don't forget, he used to be in New England, but I had him down here to help out because there was a lot of ships in this area. So he's just gonna patrol this for now. This guy is gonna go and engage whatever's in here. Hopefully we'll be able to just fight, do something, and then get back out and get to the harbor or whatever, because they got this harbor here and they got this fort. Yeah, and there's 2 ships right here. So I honestly want to I just wish that this guy would get repaired. He's got to get repaired because I want to go in with a 3-pack. Because I know that there's like 12 ships every, like where are they all? But it's a thing. So let's get back, and then we could build stuff, and then at the same time, okay. So geez, why don't we go to England for just a minute? I don't know if I can show you where England. Here's London. We don't got much going on here. Like we really, I really don't. I don't have a lot going on here. You can see I've already got like 54 regiments, so I can't, it's not like I want to build anybody here, even though we could build somebody here and then 30 days later they get there and then we can scrap them and then we'll have those recruits for the Fusilers. But we can do stuff like that. But what I was just going to show you in England is whenever I get low on money, I see that we made 159 of these. Seeing I'm not going to build anybody here, I can just sell them. Right? Nothing else that I can sell. Cannon-wise, unless they give us something, I don't think there's anything in here. Because I've already either sent it or sold it, so that's that. Now, as far as ships goes, we're making merchant ships. So, we have 26. So, I can sell a couple. I don't know if we need these ships here in England in case we send something out or something. Like, I don't know why we have some in storage. Like, if anybody plays this game and knows the answer, please put it in the comments so I'll know that. But I don't know what the point is to have ships, other than I know we should be making merchant ships. But again, when I'm low on money, and yeah, see, oh, but we got 40 of these, so that's 9,000. Now we got 30 of rum, and that's 4,800. We got 105 of those, so that's 8,000. And ammunition, let's sell some of that because, you know, we'll sell a little bit. And now this I usually just go whatever's over 100 and I'll sell it because, you know, they need it to build stuff too. But again, when you're hurting on money, you know what I mean? You got to do something. So, and don't forget, this is, you know, like I said, I can take away all the officers that are doing building construction and stuff, but then things are not gonna be built in a fast way. And so by doing stuff like this in England, where it doesn't really, you know what I mean, like if I'm not gonna build anything here, unless the game tells me to, but if I'm not gonna do that, then I can do this, and you can see how we just punched it up. You know what I'm saying? We just sold like 62,000 worth of stuff. So I mean, so this is something that we can do. So I'm gonna say now when we're back here, we could go here and we could also do something here. Like, you can see that I got 59 furs. I've got cigarettes. I got, you know, some of those. Yeah, and I had to make 20 wagons so I could make that final supply wagon unit regiment. So that's why you see I have a balance of 10 for now. And I got 29 rum. So when it gets to 30, they'll send some to Britain. And then I guess those are going to England. And I think I put 50. So I wanted at least 50 here so that way I can sell some if I need money real quickly. So I'm not going to sell anything here because I'm just showing you this so that way you know that once I sell stuff in England and I have some money, I'm good for a little while. So this stuff here can build up while this money goes down. You know, I can do that. And resource wise, you know, I got this wood, I got horses, you know, I got this, you know, so you know what I mean, I got some things that I can sell. So I was just trying to point it out, and I think I already sold ships. So yeah, I already sold the enemy ships that I captured. So yeah, I'm just trying to share a lot of things with you on things that you can do in this game. And I definitely want to kill this guy here, and I could probably do it with just 2 ships, but it would be nice to get him up and running. Like, you know what I'm saying? It would be good to get that ship up and running. Because it'll give me more options if I can come in with 3 ships. You know, and like I said, it's possible, depending on what kind of frigates are in here. Like, I don't know. But even just one of these, like this guy here, he could probably do the battle. The problem is, if there's other ships in here, the moment I'm done with this, I'm going to be broken, and then another unit's going to come here and engage me, and then I'm not going to be ready for it. So this is why I want to go in with a 3-pack, and matter of fact, I got this 2-pack coming to help out because there's some ships over here or ships over here or something like that. But anyways, let's go back. So now that I got money, I could probably maybe show you some building stuff again. Because like I said, I didn't plan on making videos during the winter here. It was supposed to be just to fight the sea battles, but as you can see here, we got a lot of stuff here. So I can go to Cambridge, and this would at least get to show you what's going on here. And then this is the bug. And you know, and again, till they patch this game, I've already explained this bug. This 450 guys. I just need 271. And matter of fact, this is over 32%. So, you know, this thing shouldn't even be here. But anyways, now, yeah, let's let's do it. Let's do this. It's gonna take 2,000. It's gonna take 14 products and 20 officers. So I'll just show you these things that we can be doing while we still have money and stuff. Like, if we can get all these things built up, then maybe at some point we won't have a loyalty problem. And then I'm not going to need anybody here, and I can then pull these 3, which you remember, there was a point in this game where they gave us these 3 units. And I put these 3 units here to replace Howe's 3 regiments that were here. That was 7, 14, 2100 guys that I could then come over here with, and that's what I'm using in this area here to fight. So I'm just telling you how I did these kind of things. So anyways, Cambridge is done, and now we gotta go to Winchester. So Winchester is over here. And you can see that we got these guys. They joined us. And they're up to 850. That's outrageous. But, okay, so, okay, so at this point, you know, it would be nice, because look at, now I did not put a recruiting house here, the enemy did. So I got a recruiting house, and then I got a newspaper. So I got the newspaper, that's already a 0.6. So yeah. See, it's plus 0.6. And then the churches, because it balances out the loyalty, the 25% stuff. And then a granary, because of, you know, that. And now, now, there's many things that I could do, but at this point, I'm always going to be worried about money. So if I can get 100 income, and I know this is the lowest thing, like 100, right? It sucks, but it's going to take 69 days. But right at the moment, I am not going to worry about that because, again, if I start laying down officers for building, you know, that's 500. Then if I put one here, that's 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 a week that I'm spending, and I don't want to do that. And I've built up a lot of stuff. So, but anyway, so Winchester is done, and then Hatfield. We'll go to Hatfield. This way you get to see stuff, you know, like so. Hatfield over here. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do this. So we might as well do upgrades. And then Quebec, let's go way up north to Quebec. And the only thing I can do is a blacksmith, so we'll do that. And then Wyoming, we can come over somewhere over here. Alright, so before we do this, we'll just get this blacksmith done. And then Falmouth, let's head up to New England and go over here. Or, it's not New England, excuse me. Well, I mean, it's the north end of the city, of the country, I guess. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and... Well, you know what? I don't see a merchant here. So, yeah, it's only $100, but I'm gonna do it. I don't care. And it's gonna take a long time, but once they're built, that's money. And Savannah, let's go way down south. Oh, yeah, see, I'm not gonna build anything in Savannah because, like I said, you know, if you know this game, you know when it's like this, you know that we've been attacked and stuff, and then I had to fight and get this back. and that's why everything is damaged. So Savannah I don't have to look at. So Richmond, we just got that. I think I already, did I put something already in Richmond? Yeah, I did. So I don't need Richmond. And then Alexandria, which is up here. So again, 2014 and 20 officers, and only 17 days. Do I have? Yeah, see, I do. This is, yeah, so in some of these areas I am paying the 500. And don't forget, if I ever get in a money crunch, I could always take away all the officers. But for right now, we're just gonna do this because we can, and we only got one other one to do. So Alexandria is done, and then Goten, that's down south someplace. Let's go down south to here. All right. So, and you can see even here, I built the merchant for just a lousy $100, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying that it's money. We already got this, which is matches this, and then it's got that. Yeah, why don't we just put a church? And you can see that we already got a newspaper here. So, I mean, so I'll just do the church too. So that takes care of that. So, okay, so now that we have that, let's head back to this guy here and see, now that I got all that stuff that will be built, let's see if we can get him, and if I could deliver him to the south. Because usually when the enemy sees this, they go after him. So I gotta be careful. So like I said, this is gonna be a little scary. But I just felt I couldn't send him to the south by the sea because of the too many frigates that they have right now. And of course, you know, time is going by and things of that nature. So tensions between the Britain and France will decline by -10. And it's Sunday, so they're gonna take some money from us. But let me pause, because we do have Portsmouth. Let's go take a look quickly at Portsmouth for just a moment, folks. So this video is just gonna show you some different things, I guess. Okay, so again, see, in here we're gonna get $122 for the merchant. But we might as well do this before putting something here. In Charlestown. Okay, so in Charlestown. Okay, so we got this. Because we have that tobacco, so we got that, and so the next thing would be, yeah, so for the final thing for now until we upgrade this place, we can go ahead and put in a granary, because you know we need food, so we can do that. And so now that is set. Okay, and that's, you know, and again, if the enemy takes it, then they're gonna gain all this stuff, and so, you know, I'm just saying, but I am going to try to build it up. So, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, so let's get back to the general. Matter of fact, we could put this up to make sure if we can see what's going on here. But here's my general, and yeah, we're almost close. Look. Yeah, so this is kind of scary, but... Alright, so I got him at least in here. Okay, and then... Let's see. Mission to rescue imprisoned officers. A daring covert mission is launched to rescue British officers imprisoned during wartime. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna now pause the game. Now let's... Okay, so again. Okay, so... Oh, look it! He's almost here now. Let me see. Yep. It says 2 ships and it says 60, but there is a question mark. So I wonder if there's more than 2 ships. So these guys are in here. So the moment they get in here, we can search for enemy ships. And so at least you'll get to see whatever I'm going to face, if whatever this is. But don't forget, I'm telling you, on December 13th, they deployed 13 frigates. However, there were other ships here that they also deployed, because I've sunk quite a few of the ships, and I didn't get to, you know, whatever. So I don't know. And let me see my 3-pack for a minute. Oh man, we're taking too long for this. All right, let me do this for a minute. Let me make this priority. Okay, so anyways, but alright, so now I'm just gonna go up to Middleborough because we might as well get stuff locked in for building. Because it's gonna take a long time to build if they don't have officers to, you know, do that. So, Middleborough. So actually, Middleborough is done for now. I mean, I can do... You know, I can do infrastructures and stuff, but I'm not gonna worry about that kind of stuff right now. So Middleborough is done for now. Let's go to Easton. Okay, so, oh yeah, we might as well get the newspaper. I mean, we're at 100%, but if they put us a -20 or a -10 or something, you know what I'm saying? And so, and what's the point of researching the newspaper if you're not going to use it? So we might as well use it, right? So we'll do that. And that takes care of Easton. And so then we got Norfolk. Let's go to Norfolk right over here. I don't have much protecting it. I just got 1 military in here, and he doesn't have any perks. He's just brand new. So they can't stand up to Fusilier. So if they even send 1 Fusilier here, he might, you know, we might lose this. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I'm just taking a chance. It's all it is. So again, Norfolk. Alright, so you can see that we got a newspaper. We've got a tobacco. We've got a church. So if we got that... Oh, because it's a port, we need a lumber. So let's do lumber, a carpenter. Because at any port, to upgrade this, we need lumber. So that is the next thing for there. And then let's go down to south in the Beaufort. And here's Beaufort. And we can upgrade this, so we will. And now, and then we can look at our technology. And you can see that I'm not the only one on Discord complaining about us spending nearly 5,000 a week. Yeah, so Minus 80. So okay, so this what this means, folks, is that the enemy only has a 20% chance of hitting me, yet I've been hit like 100 times on sabotage. You know what I'm saying? And so, and I'm not the only one complaining about this. Like, wouldn't you, you know, like, hey, I just want to say something, right? Just think of it this way. If you went to Las Vegas and went to a casino, and you walked into the casino, and if you knew that you only had a 20% chance of winning on whatever you're playing, cards or roulette or whatever, you only had a 20% chance, but you were hitting that 20% all the time, don't you think the dealers would put you aside and check to see if you're cheating in some way? If the house has 80% of a win and you only got a 20% chance, but yet you're winning constantly, every time you roll the dice you're winning, don't you think the dealer would put you aside and check to see if you're cheating in some way, or they'd watch you on film and stuff like that? What I'm trying to tell you is, if the house has an 80% chance of winning, yet you keep winning with the 20%, do you see what I'm trying to say here? Why am I paying $5,000 a week if the AI can hit me every single week with a sabotage event? Do you know how many ships? Do you know how many ships in England that I've lost? Like, when I create a fleet, right? If a regiment's gonna go on it, it's gonna go on one of those big transport 300 ship. I mean, it has 300 crew and stuff like that. I've lost 6 of them already. I don't even know if I have any more left. Okay, is what I'm saying. That. I'm also going to tell you that almost every one of these officers have been killed, and I had to put other officers here. Okay? All of these guys are not the original guys that I had in here. They all been killed, or maybe one of them wasn't. But what I'm trying to tell you is, so how can the enemy sabotage me? Like, say if it killed 4 of these guys, maybe one of these guys was the original guy that I got here. But if this guy gets killed, then next week it's this guy right here. And then the week later it's this guy. And so what I'm telling you is, at least 4 of these 5 guys have been killed here. These are all new guys that I have to put here. On top of all that, I'm going to also mention, seeing I'm on a rant about this game. And look, they're moving a unit right here, but I'm on a rant about this game. The other thing is, you know, up in Castine, up here, you know, they poisoned the well, or it was here. This cavalry right here, matter of fact, I'll tell you this. This cavalry here, he was killed. This officer, not this guy, but this is the replacement officer. They killed him here. Okay? Yeah, like, and I think they killed this officer here. And stuff like that. And different places. And so, how can you do that when you only have a 20% chance of doing it? And if this game goes by a week of time, so let's roll a dice on 5 sides, and you're going to tell me you're going to roll that 20% every single week? And I'm going to get hit every single week with that? I'm just saying there's something wrong with it. So now I think what we can do, because this here, it's not enough resources. So let's go ahead and play the game, and let's get this guy in here. And now he is gonna search for the enemy, and let's see what we find in here. Like, I don't know. This is gonna be a surprise. Like, if it's 2 frigates. Yep. Well, it's a 44 gun ship. A Unity class frigate. And a brig. So do you see how what I'm saying is, I told you when those 13 frigates landed, it didn't say anything about brigs, but yet there's a brig here. So so apparently they must be making more ships, is what it is. So 40 and 40. Matter of fact, 3 stars each. This is my best ships right here. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So at least you get to see a little bit of this. And matter of fact, you know something? If I told you what the frigates were, they didn't have. I don't think I said. I don't think I said that they had 44 gunships. I don't know. Let's go. Okay, so the wind is east, south, southeast. So that's gonna make it hard. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to anchor him to shoot this one, and then he's gonna have to come over here to get this one, or to get him, because I can't go against the wind. So I don't know why they put us like this, but so the one that's furthest over here, he's just gonna have to anchor. So we'll pause the game. So, wow, they got 238 guys. All right. Well, I'm gonna take a guess. I don't know for sure, but if their canister is right here somewhere, if we shoot him here, and then I'm gonna anchor him. Yeah, I'm thinking. Because this guy, he can come this way, I guess, and he'll get out of my arc unless I move this ship to like right about here maybe. But at least I want to get those hits on him. And then this is the brig. And now this ship here, I'm going to go full sail, and he's coming this way. Okay, you know, oh boy, this is not good, I don't think. Oh, let's see. That's gonna be total missing. Okay, so you gotta come over this way. Alright, so he's gotta come over here. I mean, and we'll be able to shoot him. Okay, so but because there's 2 ships, I can't do the 2 or 3 times speed or whatever. I just can't do it. Now, we might be able to come along here. I'm trying to get him into a position where he can shoot at these guys, but just that they put my ship over here, way out here in this one. Oh man, this... Alright, I'm gonna stop him. Yeah, this long, like I said, I mean, don't you like it when I do 3 times speed when we're only facing, like I only have 1 ship and I'm facing 2 or something? Do you like how fast those battles go and this one is slow? Yeah, you can see I'm doing 11 knots with this ship. Okay. Oh, wrong guy. I wanted to try to... I actually wanted to try to capture him, but it didn't work. I forgot he was targeted on him. Okay, so now that we got the brig, we'll send the brig off because he's severely damaged. He's not going to be worth. He's probably going to be worth $200. That's about it. Like he's. Oh, and I think he's sinking. So yeah, so this is going to suck because the game will tally this like as if I lost a ship. You know, that's what's going to suck. Yeah, see, it's gonna show that I lost a ship, and so when you see that in the stats, it doesn't mean anything because it's not like I lost a ship. Like I said, I goofed up. Yeah, that really sucks. I'll tell you, that sucks. Cause yeah, I mean, yeah, and I even clicked on him to get him to get out of it. And we lost. We got an officer killed because of doing melee. I should have went to canister, but I didn't. Because I knew I was facing a big ship. Okay, folks. Now, I think I took... That guy was on this ship over here, so he'll head to that ship. So, I will show you the trick that I do is this. So you can see that the enemy switched down to canister. But I hit him with solid shot, and you can see the damage. This guy would be worth around 5,000, and now he's only going to be worth like, I don't know, maybe 1,800 or 2,000 maybe. This really sucks. But I wanted to hit him hard because I knew he had 230 guys, and I'm just going with him at 277, and you know what I mean? Like, so I wanted to really hurt him, so that way I would overtake him, and then whatever. So, you know, I'm just sharing my understanding of what I think about this game and my thoughts on it. So again, because we're kind of like in enemy territory, we want to be 100%. And so we got 251 guys on this ship. We only have 100 on him. So if I get engaged again, he's going to have to sail away. He has to just shoot. And this guy will be the guy to try to capture if that happens when we go to the global map. So we just got to be aware of those kind of things that can happen. So I don't know. So let's go to the global map, or at least let's see the results first. Okay. So I had two ships, 80 guns, 554. I lost 197. They lost 309. One sunk, one captured. Hey, good. They say it's still one sunk, so they didn't count it against me. Good. So okay, so that's a good thing then. So then disregard what I said earlier, because again, I'm the type of person that says, I don't want that to be counted against me. You know what I mean? So anyways, it is what it is. So they had a brig, and they had a 44 gun ship. So that, must mean that it's not one of their frigates. You know what I mean? So their 12 frigates are still out there somewhere. Because that's like so yeah, so I sunk an 18, and I captured a 44 gun ship. Wow. Okay. So yeah. Okay. That's it. Okay. So, but again, like I said, I didn't really think about it when I was fighting those ships that I wanted to do canister to spare that ship. But again, yeah, see, look at folks. Look, this is what I'm talking about. This here, okay, now look. This is another video that I'm showing you. And you can see that sabotage. So Fort Shirley and Fort Niagara, -6 loyalty and whatever. So I mean, if the enemy only has a 20, what's the point of spending 5,000 if they're going to keep sabotaging us? Like, don't you think if they only have a 20% chance at this? I mean, this is here, like I'm getting constantly, this is constant. And my argument is, if I'm spending 5,000 a week, why am I being hit every single week? Like it's such an annoying thing to players that you might as well, I mean, if you're going to do this every week, then we might as well not even pay 5,000, right? But then are you going to hit me 4 more times, even harder? Like, this sabotage thing is ridiculous. I'm not going to worry about it because of what this particular thing is, but if they kill your headquarters officers, that's a big deal. And if they kill your officers that are in your cavalry or your regiments, that's a big deal. If they poison the well and kill 200 of your regiment, those are big deals, where this 1% and -6%, I don't know if that is going to affect me. So we'll do that. And yeah, they still got ships in this sector here. So if I tell him to sail to the port, let's see if he can do that. Let's see if he can do that. So, and again, they want to tell me about sugar for rum, tobacco for whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna worry about those kind of things. So, okay. So, oh yeah, look at this. 2 ships here, 2 ships here. When are you gonna get repaired? Let me look at this for a minute. It's only got 1.2. Okay, so yeah, I'm kind of wondering. Yeah, so this regiment's running around here. Maybe he's going to sit in Clinton. I don't know what he's going to do, but all right, well, I guess I don't know if I should. Let's see what happens, I guess. Let's just watch this for a minute. I mean, technically, I could come out with these 2 ships, but Alright, let's do it. Just 2 ships. Okay, so... okay, so... Alright, so... Now that 30 gun... That can count for... one of their frigates. But these guys got 44 guns. So that's not a part of the 13 frigates. Because I told you. There was 5 32s, 5... Yeah, wait a minute. 5... Okay, so no. So these ships are not even a part of their frigates. Right? Because I've already told you this at the beginning of the video. 5 32s, 5 28s, and 5 24s. So if I'm facing a 30 gunship and a 44 gunship, then that is totally... That doesn't even count for that. So I'm not even fighting the frigates. Jeez. Okay, well... Why don't we just show you, because I can't keep doing this, so I'm going to just show you this last battle here and see if I can get back into the port, seeing I'm kind of close. But notice there's another ship right there above this. So, but we'll do this. We'll do another one. Okay, so my ships are going southwest. So this is going to be interesting. So let's figure that out. So again, we'll pause. We will go to full sail. We'll go to full sail. All right, and okay. So you know that a game that we can play is we can come over here, I think. And what we can do... What we can do is we can lay a line right here and shoot at them as they approach. Ah, but we don't have a good angle. So, yeah, so that might not work. So, alright, let's just get going. That's not going to work, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of weird the way the waves go and how you can shoot. But, again... Yeah, I kind of want him to catch up. Okay, we're gonna have to probably go back to normal speed. Because, yeah. So he's going to do to me what I usually do to the AI. Is I wait for them to approach and then shoot them. Unfortunately, this one, he's probably going to have to come that way, and then this guy keeps coming, and we'll try to take him out. And I guess we'll go down to canister. Oh! We took out one of his sails. Oh, wow. Well, it's good that my 3-star, even though he doesn't have any melee perks, at least my 3-star is the first one that did it. And we're canistering him on both sides. So I don't think that, yeah, I don't think that he... Okay, so now what we'll do, and we'll go a little faster. Come on, you come on out. Yeah, we're gonna get hit. Alright, we got him. Okay, there you go, folks. Nice. Okay, so you anchor. Alright, and then you come over here, and you come over here. And now it's over, so now we can go fast speed. And you're set. Like I said, you know that I do this, so you can fast forward to the to see the results of this. But again, because there are multiple enemy ships in this area, we could possibly get re-engaged the moment we can go to the global map. And so what I'm doing is, okay, so we captured this guy right here. He's a 30 gunship, looks like. Or was he more and he lost some? I don't know. Doesn't say lost, but okay. So this had 6-pounders and 9-pounders on it. And True Love, that's my ship. And Havana is my ship. Okay, so initially, I think initially here, we kind of hurt this ship, I guess. I mean, even with canister? I mean, come on. But, alright, let's go to the global map and see what the result is. Alright, so you can see that I had 2 ships with 80 guns, 554 against their 2 ships of 74 guns. They had 377, I had 554. I lost 230, they lost 292, plus their 2 ships were captured. And so it looks like I captured I guess a 30 gun ship. And I captured a 44 gun ship. And I'm gonna sell them when I get them back to the harbor. So these are not the frigates that deployed. So because they deployed 32s, 28s, and 24s, I haven't seen any of them. So and I even told you at the beginning of this video of the 13th of December deployment of frigates, but yet I don't see the frigates. Oh geez. So these guys are making all these ships. Oh my goodness. And then 12 units of ammunition, 13 units of provisions destroyed at Fort Montgomery. So yeah. Okay, but notice how this particular thing doesn't say sabotage. So therefore, this is an event as opposed to a sabotage. But I already showed you that 20% sabotage thing. They hit us too much. Like they need to tone that down. I even sent it as a bug report, which it ain't a bug, but I mean even sent it, and I even told them on Discord that there's no way if the enemy has a 20% chance that we should be hit with sabotage every week. I mean, but this here is an event. So, and then, okay, so what I'm going to tell him to do is sail to port. Bang. All right, now pause the game. Okay, excellent. So now we can see my, okay, so this 44 gunship. Now, I do silly stuff like this, which I know it doesn't probably mean anything, but I just show you my perks that I do. Like we could go gunnery, we could go hand-to-hand combat, right? But I always kind of like rotation speed and move speed. And I like accuracy, reload speed, and sailing. Or we could go here and go gunnery, boarding, and willpower. I mean, if I thought in terms of if I was just gonna make a ship that's all that they're gonna do, then I would focus on those. But where I prefer sailing, I do that. But of course, I'm not even gonna keep this ship. Like, even though, like I said, it's a 5th-rate Unity class frigate, and it's got 6s and 9s, I prefer my 40 gunships, especially the ones that got that. So I am going to scrap him, and I will show you. But just realize that you're not going to see the full price of what this ship is worth because of this, you know, like they lost sails, they lost armor. But I'm going to scrap him. And then we're going to look at this 30 gun ship. Again, I don't know if this has any effect of when I do this to the company that's on here, like the unit that's on this ship. So this guy of 44 guys, I don't know if that is anything good, but I'm just going to go ahead and scrap him. But he's got 6s and 9s too. And again, don't forget, when I show you this in the market, I just want to tell you that because the sails and the armor is damaged, we won't get full value for selling this ship. So I'm going to go ahead and scrap him. Because, you know, again, I like my gunships, but again, he's only got the 12. He doesn't have the 18s, but he's there. Then we got this ship here. Now, this one does have the 9s and the 18s, so this guy is really good. And then this guy, he's got the 9 and the 18s too, so he's good. And so there we go. So again, okay, so they don't have anybody here. So I wonder, where did that single ship go? Did he go over here? Or he'd go here? He's not here. And you can see that we got these ships here. Like, it's too bad that these guys didn't break it up like the guys in the north, because if they could patrol here, here, and here, that would really help me out. I mean, do consider that, you know, the ones up here, if they're still here, yeah, look, they're still here. Those two are still here. And then he was over, you know, so yeah, so the one here, one here, one here, so Yeah, so he's got 78 guns. This guy right here. Oh my goodness, he's got 112 guns. He must be a Victory class ship right here, folks. That must be a Victory class ship. And then he's got 28. So they actually got a Victory class ship right here. Holy cow. Wow. That is something. Okay, let me take a look over here for some reason. Yeah, see, this is just, like I said, this is just a bug. We get 240. It says 122. So we got 240. So that's not a thing to worry about. But they hit us in some place. I don't recall where it was, but as long as I don't see any problems here, I ain't gonna worry about it. And so, folks, I think this is a good place. This is a good place to... Oh no, I was supposed to sell you... I was going to sell the ships. Okay, so I forgot. So, okay. And don't forget, I've got one 44 gun ship here that I'm going to sell when he gets into here. Yeah, so, okay, so yeah, so the last thing I'll do is sell those ships so you can see the price that I'm going to get. So I'm going to go to the market, I'm going to go to ships, and you can see, so yeah, this 44 gun ship, I think, like I said, I honestly think it's if you didn't damage it, it's somewhere around, it's like over 5,000. But still, I'm gonna get 3,200 for it. And then this 30 gun ship or whatever, he might have been around, I don't know, maybe 3,000 or 4,000, but he's only gonna be worth 2,100. So, but hey, that's some money. You know what I mean? On top of that, you know, we've got some more cannons now. So now we got 124 9-pounders. And so I do need 9-pounders for my ship, so I will sell some of those. That's another 6,900 bucks. And we now have 88 of the 6-pounders. And I don't believe I have any ships that take those anymore. I mean, I could, but I mean, so I'm not going to sell them all, but I'll sell some of them. That's another 4,000. And then I've got 3-pounder gallopers. Okay, so no, these are the guns from the rebels that I've captured. I don't need those, so I will. That's 700 bucks. We'll sell that. I got 4 mortars, so technically I could make a mortar. Like, I might have 1 or 2 regiment, or maybe just 1 regiment that has mortar. I don't know where he is, and the use of a mortar is really good when you're fighting a fort. So I'm going to keep those because technically later on I can, you know, like for example here, I could scratch this guy and put a mortar here, but because there's enemy nearby, I don't think I'm gonna worry about it. So you see, they still got 2 ships right here attacking the supply thing, but these guys, hey no. Yeah, I don't know which one would be... I don't know which one would be better to get as a priority. But... yeah, if I probably get him... So yeah, I think that should be I showed you, basically this video was to show you that I had to get an officer down in the south. And I told and showed you how I did it. I told you the couple of missions that the game gave me, which was to, you know, take this place and take this place. And I did spend some of that rep. I can show you my tech wise. Oh, you know, matter of fact, why don't I do this? It said the game wanted me to research staff officers, right? 72 hours. So why don't I got 40, so why don't I show you that to do that mission? So why don't I show you, so when this day ends, we will have this mission done. Staff officers, 10 specialists a week. So why don't I show you that? Okay, so we'll run time. And meanwhile, this ship is trying to get back north. And so you know, like I said, I don't mind, you know, showing you some activities in this game. I don't know, I don't get any comments. I don't know what you want to see or what you don't want to see, or I don't know anything. So common sense pamphlet. A rebel pamphlet is being widely distributed, presented a range of morale and political arrangements in support of independence. Yeah, see, so here the game is going to do a massive loyalty drop almost all over the colonies. So you're just going to have to be aware of that. And then staff officers have been thoroughly researched, 10 rep and 2,500. And now, let's see. Okay, so I can show you this here. So I got all the speed done. I think I was working on this right here when the game told me to do the 10 specialists. And then here we can get this free regiment here when we do this. But in 47 days, you know, I can get this done. And then we can do this for the loyalty thing. And then I'll come over here and do this. And then maybe I'll do this. So yeah, I think I can do that. And I could research this new weapon, the Brown Bess 1776. And I'd have 23 rep. I could do that and show you that I could do that. And then I could start building this weapon instead of. So yeah. Let me just think about that for a minute, okay? And what do you think about these 3 ships just sitting here? Do you think that's a bug? Yeah, so it's not like I could do anything in Savannah. Savannah is still repairing all the stuff that was here because of the fight that was here. And so therefore, I mean, I could. It's a little risky, but I could burn that. So that could be the final thing that I show you, is that I'm going to start building this the next day. So let's see. Let me run the game for a minute more to show you a little bit more of this. I mean, I know if your rep goes below 15, you got 2 weeks to get it back. Otherwise, you lose the campaign. So I mean, you don't want to, burn. You don't want to burn all your rep. Hey, wait. Pause. Okay. Yeah. So that one ship engaged me. Okay. Well. I guess you're gonna see more than one day of this game, because I gotta fight this with these ships, and I just got to, because otherwise he'll sink this ship here if I don't do this battle. So I mean, I've got to go into it, unfortunately. So yeah, I wasn't planning on this, folks. I was thinking we'd have a free we'd be able to get here free. I didn't think an enemy, but what he did is he went from one sector into this sector, because there was nobody in this sector. I didn't think I would have to do this, but I got to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead. You're gonna get to see one more sea battle, I guess. And of course, we're against the wind. So this is worst scenario for me. It depends on where the ships are, right? But the ship the 44 gun ship that is the enemy ship that I captured, I mean, I think this one here is severely damaged. So yeah, we're against the wind. So whatever my best ship is, he's the guy that's gonna have to hold the line and shoot at him as he comes to us, and then we'll try to. So let's go ahead and see. Just remember this: the wind is west. And we're going to have to pause the game, because I've got to see how this is. All right, so. He's going to go that way. And this guy here, let me see what I'm going to do with him. I want him to do that, and then this guy is going to go full sail, and he's going to go like, he's going to anchor right here. Now, I don't know how this is going to work, but this is what is my best ship right here. Because we don't have the wind, folks. There's no way we can go this way. And so the plan is, he's going to just sail away. Is what he's gonna do. I don't even see where the enemy is. Oh, he's way over here. He's got the wind. We don't. So what is he doing? And the question is, and I've seen this in the game too, so it's possible that he's just going to sail away. I mean, it's, he's got 139. And so he's not going to come this way, so now this ship is going to come over here. Oh, you're going to go there. Okay, so he's not going to engage me, or? Okay. So is this the way it's gonna be? You know, and like I said, if this is the case, like it's happened before, if this is the case that he's not gonna engage us, then what's the point of him even engaging us? Do you see what I'm saying? And usually what we want to do is when we get back to the global map, we'll do an auto resolve. But the problem I got with this type of scenario is that that 44 gunship that I captured in the other battle, not the Falkland, I mean, he's seriously damaged, and so that ship, if we engage and going around in a circle, he might sink this guy, and that would suck because I want to sell that guy. I don't care if he's only worth 1,800 because he's not going to be full price, but you can see the this is the most likely scenario is that I can't even. Yeah, this is ridiculous. He's over here. Yeah, he's totally. There's nothing I can do. He's okay. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. It's gonna be a draw. We'll get nothing for doing this. Like, this is ridiculous, right? Please, if there's somebody out there watching this video at this very moment, please write me a comment and tell me, do you agree with me that the enemy should not engage us unless he's gonna fight us? You know what I'm saying? It's totally ridiculous. Now, this is a 30 gun ship. So, this isn't even a part of the frigates that deployed, the 13 frigates. So, I'm facing all these ships that are not even the frigates. Like, where the heck are their frigates? Gee, this is ridiculous. Okay, so he might engage me again, and then I'm just going to auto-resolve it, I guess, is what I'm going to do. Because we got to get this day to end anyway. And then, hey, they just gave me... Oh, good. So they gave me some more mortars. Okay, let's see if he still engages me. Yep. Okay, we're just going to... Okay. Okay, so for the tech, you know, we're just going to do it. If I lose that ship, I lose the ship. But because if he ain't going to engage me, then this is the only way that I can resolve this. Now, okay, so what is this? Unresolved tensions, Spain. Okay, okay, hold on. Okay, so it's going to go to 11, which ain't bad. But when I can pay the 4,000, we'll take 10 away from it, because we already got Spanish ships on this ocean, and they've actually helped me in the north. Like those 3 Spanish ships, and one of them is a Victory class ship, so that's 112 guns. They've helped me, but I want to go back to the tech. And I'll show you the tech here, and I want to see what else I'm going to do. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take a look at it. So, all right, so you can see that look at, folks, I got this whole tree done right here. But I don't have this tree done. So I think I'll go ahead and do that. Increase the available recruits and army capacity and ammunition storage. Yeah, look at that. So we'll do this. So yeah, I got a good bit done in this one. So again, like I said, that's almost 5,000 I'm paying, and when they sabotage us, it gets so annoying in this game. I've been sabotaged so much. Like, I've had to lost a dozen officers by this point, and I've lost like 6 transport ships, 300 with 200 guys on them. Like I've lost about 5 or 6 of those. I mean, this is just too much. It really is. But I'm just sharing my thoughts on this. And anybody playing this game, when I say stuff like this, you probably will see it in your game too. Alright, let me pause for a minute. Freehold. Let me just go to freehold for just a moment. This way you get to still see things in this game. But it's gonna end because I need to. Matter of fact, I need to do a. Okay, hold on. Let's go to muskets, and now I can start producing this musket here, the Brown Bess 76. So we'll start making 16 per day. I am making ammo because ammo sells for a good price. I am making some merchant ships, and I'm making some 5th rates that I can also sell, is what I'm doing. So you can see. But yeah, so this is what I wanted to show you. I'm going to start doing this one. So there you go. So we researched the musket, and now we're going to start producing the musket. But we wanted to go to freehold, so that's here. Okay, well, while we got money, while we got products, while we have officers. Oh man, I'm doing good on officers now. Yeah, those schools are paying off, I'll tell you. So now we have no problem doing a capital here. So we'll have a capital in freehold. That'll help with reputation too, by the way. Now Fredericksburg, I think that is up here someplace. Oh yeah, and I don't have an officer here. Well, you know, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna because I am building something, I will put 1 officer here. Let's find a good officer. Look at 1, 2, 3. So we'll spend the 500 a week for this place because in Ticonderoga, I can do this in Ticonderoga, and in Frederick. This will be done in 19 days, and then we can do that too, you know, like. Yeah, while I got the stuff, why don't I set that automatically? And so that way it's set. Okay, there. Because if I'm going to pay for an officer, I may as well get those things done. And then I'll be done. Because this is, Ticonderoga is already a level 3 fort, so I mean, it's good. So yeah, okay. Alright, so then we're just going to show you to see if, now that I've showed you all those things, the only thing to do at this moment is to let this happen. And we'll see if we lose this ship. Because this guy, I'm not going to go into another tactical battle with him, because if he runs away, I mean, I've got a ship that has 250 guys. I could have captured him had he fought me. And yeah, good, I killed him, see? So there you go, folks. There you go. And now, I guess for the final thing is when he gets to port. When he gets to port, I can end this video. After I sell the ship. Because you can see 100,000 and now it's going down 78,000. So, you know, it is what it is. But I've shown you some of the ways that we can make some money and sell stuff. So, all I'm doing, like I said, okay, well. Alright, pause the game. Okay, so this is it right here, folks. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to just go ahead and go to Hempstead for just a moment to see what's there so I can show you. Okay. So, yeah, we'll put a college here. So we'll have a college. And then in Baltimore, we'll go to Baltimore, friends, and we'll see what's here. Okay, in 4 days a schoolhouse, so I don't know, what does that say? Oh, they put an infrastructure here in Baltimore. Okay, so now all I gotta do, folks, is and then, you know, I do this silly thing. It probably means absolutely nothing, but if you play the game, you could always tell me your thoughts on this. If it doesn't add these, but all right. So again, a 44 gun ship can have 240 guys. I mean, that's a nice amount of guys, but that's the kind of gun. So I mean, I don't really want it. So again, like I said, don't forget the ship is damaged. It lost structure, armor, and a little bit of sails, so he's pretty damaged. So the last thing that we're gonna do is go to here, go to ships. But look at, even with all this damage, this 44 gun ship is still $2,595. I mean, that is pretty good. And as far as the cannons, of course, we got 89, we can sell a little bit. And then the 6-pounders, I guess we can sell them. Well, excuse me, we can sell all of the 6-pounders and we'll be done with that. So, okay, folks, that is it. Unless something major happens in this game, other than they keep sabotaging me, which is ridiculous if they only have a 20% chance. So you can share that opinion too in the comments if you want. But that is all I'm gonna show you right now. These okay, well anyways, yeah, so when these 3 ships are totally healed, I'm gonna come out here and get the rest of these ships that are here. And just like up here, when these 2 guys are done too, they're gonna come back down here. And this 46 gun ship is just going to keep this area good. So I think that's all I'm going to show you in this video. So we are done. So no matter where you are in the world, I want you to have a good day, a good afternoon, or a good evening. Please be kind to others. God bless to you. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios amigos, and adios the lovely amigas.